Hello and welcome back to Pod Chat with Nat. Every week, I take a question I'm asked by a one-to-one client or a client on my group program Momentum, and I answer it. Sometimes it's even come through my free accountability group as well. And I was asked this week about how can I get more connection and engagement in my content. Now, this is a whole topic. It's a whole podcast. So I'm going to come to one little hack you can do. And one thing it's kind of been irritating is a strong word. It's been niggling me for a lot recently. And it's people reposting other people's stuff. So it's very rare that I will repost something of somebody. And if I have, it's got intention behind it. There's a rationale behind it. Maybe it's a client that's asked me and I'm trying to get them more visibility, or it's something that I feel is relevant, but I will angle it towards my primary and secondary messaging. So for an example, my mum sends me a lot of reels of cats. Really cute. It's those kind of reels that get about 200,000 likes, and you're wondering why your content, which actually adds value, opposed to a cat playing with another cat and a ball, gets more engagement than you do. But I realised the other week that my mum had sent me about like 5 in one day. And it was a couple of days old and I hadn't replied. And I had to have a moment to myself. I was like, right, I'm working to create a better life for me, my family, my loved ones, and experiences and time with friends. Yeah, I've been so focused in work at the moment that I haven't had time to even look at it. In fact, I haven't even had time to talk to my mum this week. That's not cool. So it was a kind of a moment like that. So I shared it on my socials, but I said in the share, the reason I've shared this is because not only does it get more engagement than me, that it's just highly frustrating when I feel I offer real great value in what I share and I can change people's lives. But second to that, it's that it was a reminder that I haven't spoken to my mum, and this is what I'm working hard towards, is having more time with them and etc. Yet I'm working. So this was a bit of a reminder and nudge, my calling, whatever we want to say here, about the fact of I needed to give that time. Now, going back to the point around content, if I just posted that of a cat, it actually could put people off. It makes people really unclear about what I'm posting about, what I do. And let's be honest, if we're unclear in what we're doing, they're unclear in what we're doing. So we've got to be really confident and certain, and we've got to be consistent. We've got to have synergy in what we're always putting out there. Everything that I share is intentional all the time. So when you see something on social media that inspires you, such as a quote, I'm not saying go and copy it and put it out there. I'm saying think about for a moment why it means something to you. What's the purpose of the post, and how does that link to what you help somebody on? How can you really use that idea to create something in your business that could help your ideal client? So break it down, take it step by step, but make it your own and post it. You don't have to copy it. Take the sentiment and the intent of the message. And often this part's really hard because people don't trust themselves. They feel they'll be judged for saying what they think of their voice. But this is actually what connects us. Vulnerability is a door to connection. So go all in on this. They're going to be more compelled to follow you than what you say, than see a quote by Oprah Winfrey or Mel Robbins or Lewis Howes or Obama. They're going to be more compelled when it's yours. Otherwise, they're off thinking, God, yeah, they're amazing. They're not thinking you're amazing. And you need to show up in your business with authority and the expert. So this is why it's really important that when it comes to content, you create your own, you think about the intention, you make sure it's aligned to your primary and secondary messaging, and it's intentional, every single thing you do.